This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good morning, my Real News Media TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning for April 14, 2023, cyclist shot and killed in Anchovy, St. James. A male cyclist was shot and killed in Anchovy, St. James yesterday evening. Reports are that shortly after 5:30 p.m., the now deceased was riding a bicycle along a section of the Anchovy Main Road when he was ambushed and shot. The man, who the police have not yet identified, died on the spot. A team from the Anchovy police station are carrying out investigation into this latest murder. Separate CEO says $160 million fraud morally hurtful. Separate Group CEO Richard Pandoi on Thursday expressed deep disappointment at the $160 million fraud at the company that has resulted in 17 employees arrested. It was gutting, it was honestly gutting, disappointing beyond belief, Pandoi told the news after Deputy Commissioner of Police Fitzbailey announced the arrest following special operations conducted by the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Investigations Branch Wednesday and Thursday this week in Clarendon, St. Catherine, and the corporate area. Bailey told the journalist at a news conference that the investigation started in May 2022 when Separate reported an alleged case of fraud at Facey Commodity Limited's van sales department. He said that the investigation, which included members of the fraud squad, National Strategic Anti-Gang Unit, and the Financial Investigations Division, uncovered that between October 2021 and May 2022, a total of $159,860,109 was stolen from the company. The investigators, Bailey said, found that 2 IT employees manipulated the computer system to facilitate 24 other employees who participated in the fraud by collecting goods from the company's warehouse on behalf of the van sales department, subsequently sold the goods and kept the proceeds. This occurred on several occasions over the period, Bailey said, adding that 14 of the 17 arrested employees have been charged so far. Pandoi explained that the fraud started after a major fire in October 2021 destroyed 100,000 square feet of the food distribution facilities at a Facey Commodity Company Limited, a Separate subsidiary. The blaze wiped out more than 86% of the finished goods inventory, which also included a Christmas stock. On Thursday, Pandoi told the news that the fire forced the company to change the way it operated to facilitate a continued business. We lost our major warehouse, and the persons in the system saw an opportunity and just took advantage of it in the worst of times for us. It was a big blow to us because you think you had inventory that didn't exist. Morally, it hurts, he said. It was a tough period, but we're getting through it, Pandoi said. Thankfully, our new warehouse is now operational. We have now consolidated our operations, and the lessons have been learned, and we're in a better place now, he added. We're disappointed but not broken. We are thankful that the police have continued the process and are now taking action, and we hope that the persons who are found guilty are appropriately dealt with, Pandoi said. Remittance Center robbed minutes before Manchester police announced a reduction in major crimes. Less than an hour before Deputy Superintendent in charge of operations Colin Johnson addressed the Manchester Municipal Corporation meeting on Thursday, 4 gunmen struck at a remittance outlet close to the Mandeville Town Center, making off with over $8 million in a brazen armed robbery. A police source confirmed that the robbery happened about 9:30 a.m. Reports are that the gunmen entered the remittance center and held up the establishment, demanding access to cash. The robbery, which was caught on CCTV, showed the robbers moving workers at gunpoint before escaping with over $8 million. It is also reported that a customer who had completed a transaction at the outlet was also robbed of cash. The news was told that a high-level probe has been launched into the robbery. This latest incident follows concerns about crime in Manchester. Against the backdrop of 5 murders in less than 2 weeks in the South Central Parish, police say they are continuing to be proactive having recorded major reductions in 6 other categories of crimes. DSP Johnson said that up to April 12, the parish recorded 105 serious crimes compared to 149 for the corresponding period last year. One of the major challenges facing the division is the dispute-related crimes. This has also contributed to our crime statistics in the form of shooting, murders, and serious wounding. We have taken a proactive approach to some of these activities. Hence, we are seeing some reduction, DSP Johnson said on Thursday. 17 murders have been reported in the division when compared to 14 for the same period in 2022. This represents an increase of 3 or 21%. Within the last 10 days, we have recorded 5 murders. The issues that we are seeing in terms of the murders recorded, 6 of these murders are gang-related and 8 are interpersonal conflicts. There are 3 linked to domestic violence. We have seen reductions in shooting, rape, aggravated assault, robbery, break-ins, and larceny, added Johnson. DSP Johnson said that the Manchester Police will soon have 17 members in a quick response unit to bolster security in towns across the parish. We realize that there are some crimes committed within the space at various hours of the day, so we believe that these resources will assist us in cauterizing some of these criminal activities, he said. He added that the police continue to serve with limited mobility resources. One of the challenges we have in terms of the parish is vehicles. Our vehicles are very old. Some are presently in the garage over a long period of time. We continue to have dialogue with the contractors to see how best we can get some of these vehicles up and running, he said. We have 1 motorcycle for the traffic division for Mandeville. We would have made some applications for the increase of motorcycles for the traffic men, added Johnson. He said the police continue to seek support from groups in community outreach for crime hotspots. From the community safety and the security perspective, we are doing some sensitization in terms of the interpersonal conflicts, how these matters are treated, and several of these matters have been referred to our stakeholder, counselors, as well as the domestic violence issues, he said. We are also in dialogue with a crew coming out of America. They want to do some intervention within the space in Manchester where we are having problems. These areas are Greenvale, Georges Valley, Hearties, Barnstable, Midday, Comfort, Broadleaf, and the Landers Settlement, added Johnson. DSP Johnson, in responding to a question posed by Councillor Maria Mitchell of the People's National Party Belfield Division regarding gang-related crimes, said there are 3 active gangs in Manchester. In Barnstable, 1 is active, the Grey Ground and the 100-man Gaza. We have made some inroad in terms of operation, and there is some displacement of the gangs in terms of that, said Johnson. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.